Oof. Guys, this was a rough kidding. Not for Wednesday, just for me and Kevin. I had been sick in bed all day, so naturally this is the day that Wednesday decided to go into labor. So I had Kevin in charge to watch her, and he told me that she had been pushing, but there wasn't any progress, so I went out to check, and she had some feet in the canal, but the head was tipped down just a little bit. So we decided to get prepared for some intervention, and this time Kevin was hell-bent on trying not to say, "Oh my gosh," so much, like you guys always say he does. You got it. You got it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, oh my garbage.
Okay, get me this squeegee thing. I always call it a squeegee thing, don't I?
Yeah. You did the first one.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, sorry. Look what you got. A little dolly.
Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
That first one was a little stuck. Okay, you could probably put the camera down now. You did it, Wednesday. It's buckskin. I thought it was black at first.
Oh, it's not black?
It's not black. It's a really dark buckskin. See the marks on there?
Yes.
Lots of buckskins this year.
Yeah.
I do need another towel.
Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodness.
This looks like a buckling face.
Let's see if you're right.
Okay, here you go. Here too. Let's see what this is. Yep, this is a buckling.
Big old boy.
Big old boy. Buckling face. Just like I predicted.
Yes. Wow, that
Look how
one
big this is.
The biggest one in the world right
This is
there.
the biggest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Wednesday, how did you fit all three of these in there? Wednesday
Look at that.
Adams.
That is massive, Kevin.
That's
Like a 2-week-old.
That's a horse. It's a horse.
This one is got to be a buckling. Yeah, that's a big old buckling. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I said, oh my gosh. Oh, she's got, oh no, that's just the placenta. Okay. I was like, where is
After
it?
that ginormous one, there can't be another one.
There is one more, Kevin.
No.
That was the other side.
How could she possibly?
Hold on, let me get the other one. There we go. Okay. There you go.
Heavens to Betsy, that's a big one too.
Kevin!
How is this possible?
How is she having this many big ones? She was not that big.
Wednesday, you are not.
Well, she was kind of overdue.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm thinking these are... Get that out. This looks like a buckling too. Big buckling face.
Yeah, because it's humongous.
What is it? A buckling. Yep.
3 boys ruining our numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Ruining it.
Whoa! You are huge.
Okay, Wednesday, you gotta start licking these ones.
Let me just make sure.
There you go.
Now we're all good. Oh my gosh. Well, we got... I said, oh my gosh.
You mean, oh my garbage.
Why are you pushing? You're good. I think that's just the other placenta.
4 babies, 2 placentas.
I can't believe we have 4.
Partridge in
I
a
was not
pear
thinking she's gonna
tree.
have 4. So 1 doling.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm kind of a mess right now because I'm sick. Hard to do stuff. Look at my hair. Oh, but you know, when your goat goes into labor, you just gotta come out here and take care of them. So Kevin is bottle feeding. He's gonna finish the care. Oh, actually, let's just trim their umbilical cords because we do have to do that.
Remember
Disgusting.
instructions. Hi. Big old boy.
Okay. Let's trim that.
See, don't feel a thing.
Yeah. Be brave.
Man, these kids are all grown up already. They already eat really well. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Alright, this one. So many boys.
Girl is the smallest.
Oh.
Smallest.
I think hers is already trimmed. Move your hand's over it. Yeah. It's already trimmed. We're just gonna do some. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Last one.
Big
These are
old
big.
poop.
Big boys. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think this is the one I saw Moonspot on. I'm not sure though.
You're a big old piece of garbage. Look at that.
Let's see.
That's
No, it wasn't him. It was the other one.
okay.
I don't know. Maybe it was him. I can't remember. Okay. I'm going to go rest up. Kevin's going to do all the work with these babies and we'll see you when I'm feeling a bit better.
Okay.
Well guys, I think I have a problem because I can't stop talking about how much I love Brooklyn bedding. I'm not kidding when I tell you it's the best mattress I've ever had, the best sleep of my life. So much so that I've pretty much convinced all of my family and friends to get one themselves. I'm about ready to ship a mattress up to Lydia at college because those door mattresses are not cutting it for her. But I think that might be a little bit excessive. Brooklyn Bedding is a local company here in Arizona, but they ship anywhere in the US for free. And the reason why I like them is because they're not like other ship-to-home mattress companies. They don't have those hard foam, hot, smelly mattresses. They have spring mattresses that have extra pillow top that is gonna ship to your home, all wrapped up, spring up really fast. One thing that I've noticed is that we fall asleep fast because Kevin snores, and I have to be the first one to fall asleep. So I need a nice, cool, comfortable, soft bed to make that happen. The problem I think is that when you go online or maybe to a local mattress store to buy a mattress, there's often a middleman. Like they're not the people that make the mattress themselves, but Brooklyn Bedding does. Every mattress they make is designed, assembled, and shipped from their factory here in Arizona, and they've been making them since 1995, so they know what they're doing. I've tried a few different types of their mattresses, and I think by far my favorite is still the Aurora Luxe with medium firmness and a pillow top. And the cool thing with Brooklyn Bedding is they have so many different sizes, even custom sizes, so you can really get exactly what you need. But the cool thing is they also have a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. And they're also HSA and FSA eligible, which means you can use your health savings account card to purchase them. If you're spending so much time in your bed every night, it just makes sense to have a mattress that is supportive, yet comfortable and cozy, and also is nice and cool. So if you need a new mattress, you should definitely check out Brooklyn Bedding. So if you go visit brooklynbedding.com/Weedum, you can get 30% off your order with my code Weedum. Also, when you're done ordering, you can support our channel by telling them that we sent you in a post-purchase survey. And then you can have the best sleep of your life. Hello.
Look how big they are.
They are. I still think this one looks like a Shamsay.
He does.
Hello, family.
Oh, they're
Wow.
so happy.
This is a big group of babies, and I have to be honest, guys, Cricket is struggling feeding them all. She is getting tired because these girls and boys are big uns. They're big. You getting annoyed with them a little bit?
But since they're so big, they can go out in the pasture. They've graduated Pinecone University School.
Pinecone Palace, Kevin. That's because we call it that because our neighbor's pine tree just sheds all the time, and it looks like poop in the videos, but it's not poop, it's just pine cones everywhere. And unfortunately goats don't eat pine cones, so oh, I love little Ducky back there. Sorry guys, she is my favorite, although Charm is pretty charming too. Aren't you? You're pretty charming. You want a bottle? Oh, that's so mean. Okay, I'm feeling better. So we've got a few things to do today, lots to show you guys. So I wanted to give like an update on each of the baby goats. We've got Cricket and her 4, all right? We definitely know that these are all Romeo kids. We don't have to DNA these ones, okay? Because these ones all, we didn't double breed. We know for sure. So gold, 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 buckskin. And we do know at least that Romeo does carry buckskin. So we know that. So because crickets are experimental, our goal is to see how fast it takes to improve an udder, right? So we started with Tilly's, which was kind of wonky, and then we went to Honey's, who was kind of small, and then we went to Cricket's, who was bigger, but now more wonky, and then we'll have this next generation after that. And basically we're just trying to see like how many generations does it take to really improve an udder, and we'll see. But it is hard to decide because I'm thinking we're gonna have too many girls to keep. And so I'm gonna have to make a decision here. It is tough to feed for. The second she stops, they all just fight, and that's such a hard thing. So we've been bringing bottles out. Oh, we've been bringing bottles out to feed them morning and night, and then they eat all they can during the day. Oh, Kevin's got a bottle. Yay! Go eat from him. Go over there. And Cricket always wants the bottle too, because she was bottle raised by us. See, Ducky's so nice and wide. Yeah. I'm making arguments for keeping Ducky, although Charm is really nice too. You trying to keep her away? They're so bad when it comes to bottles. They are fighters. Come on, let's go. Kevin led Cricket down the walkway. Come on, keep going. Gotta follow Mom. Keep going. There we go. We've got almost all 3. Oh, we got 1 straggler. Oh, 4. Go out there.
Come on, come on.
There's adventures to be had. They're so little. I think Ace is pulling up last here. Or Jack. Is this Jack or Ace? I can't even remember now. Is that Ace?
You are Ace.
Yeah, okay. I was right. Just stay with your mom. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Everybody out here is used to lots of babies, so it shouldn't be a problem, but they're all gonna fight with Cricket, who... Oh, Cricket can hold her own though. She's a tough cookie.
Tough.
You know, I do say a lot of bad things about Cricket's udder, but she is really nice as far as like length and top line. She's really straight all across the back, so that is a nice thing. But they're gonna fight it out here, and we'll let them do that. I feel like I'm gonna trip over all these 5 babies. We only have Violet's 5 out here in the nursery because it's so many babies that we need her to take care of all of them. But we've definitely been supplementing. Charm's out there screaming for her mom. She's nervous. Little moon-spotted boy, so cute. This is the moon-spotted doeling right here. She's so nice. That's the other doeling. Is she the smallest one? Yeah, she's the smallest one. She's getting really big.
She's getting big because I...
And Wednesday's crew here, they are definitely getting bottle fed extra by us too. Okay, the next thing we're trying to determine here is the difference between the 2 gold boys, because here's the problem. I have to DNA this whole group, and I have to have some sort of, we're like thinking, should we nail polish their nails or something, because they are so identical. They still seem so identical. He is more gold, he's more gray.
Yeah.
And he's littler, but is there any other feature?
Let's see.
Oh wait, is that a little brown spot on his rump?
Oh, maybe so.
Okay, brown spot on the rump. Is there a brown spot on his rump? No. Okay. Okay. We figured it out. So we discovered something funny. on the buckskin girl out of Wednesday. I think right there, you guys, is a moon spot, which confirms that these are Romeo babies, because obviously he is the one that's producing buckskin, not Pokey.
Yeah.
But I think that helps us decide for sure. She's got a little spot right. It's so light though. That's so funny. And then with him, does he have any spots?
Yeah, he got kind of dark ones.
He's got, yeah, so this is interesting. So hold him up so you can see. He's got dark spots that might lighten up. So I think that he also, they both kind of have them on their rumps. But she's a sweetie, and you guys know how I feel about sweeties.
They need to drink lots of milk.
She's just so chill, she doesn't need any.
Sweeties need to drink lots of milk because they're sweet.
She's just like, mom feeds her enough and she's fine. She's fine. I really like this one. So these babies now need to be moved out to where Cricket was, because they can't just be confined in this barn. And while I would like to put them with Violet, I actually think that since Violet has 5, I need to make sure that she knows who she's feeding and doesn't start choosing who not to feed, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that. So let's move this batch into there. If you hand me babies, then I can...
Okay.
I was just about to let them out, and look, they're all just peeking out. You guys are so scared to come out. You are not one of the, you are the Violet one. Get back over there. These ones need to go over.
You sure that's the right one?
Yeah, I'm sure this is the right one. Okay.
You're sure?
I am sure, I know.
You are good.
Yeah. Okay, now she's loud.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we've got her 4 in here. All right. We've got Wednesday's 4.
And then Wednesday and Violet can get used to seeing each other.
We've got this group on this side, that group on that side. Should be good for now. You are so pretty. All so pretty. All right, the next thing on the list is DNA. So we have got to check on all these kids. So first one up is the male buckskin in Wednesday's male buckskin. And unfortunately, we need like 20 hairs. Oh, he totally has moon spots. Look, now that we have him added, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the rump is best. I'm gonna make sure I have to get the roots here. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy when they're like free floating in this.
Just pretend like
I know, that probably hurt.
It's your mom nibbling on you.
I'm just gonna, and I know this is Romeo's, but because he's gonna be a buck, likely
it's required.
It's required anyway, so let's just, you know, we gotta do it. Is that 20 to 40 hairs, you think?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, so next up are Violet's kids. And yes, I know most of them are probably Romeo's, but I do need to do it. I do need to do the bucklings just because the bucklings have to have their DNA done. And then for the gold doelings, we have to be sure on the ones that don't have moon spots. It's the whole thing. All right, first up is small one, small Goldie. We have all these names because we don't have names for them yet. Oh yeah, we gotta look at the list and see what people... It's chaos right now. We've got the moms fighting right here, baby sneaking through. Yeah, that's where she goes through. Charm is freaking out, screaming. Oh, no, it's not where you go through, Ducky.
Yeah, Ducky.
She's like, I want to go back. All right, here's my thing. I have been thinking a lot about the Cricket Charm versus Ducky, or I know you guys have said keep both. How will you know which udder is better? But here's the thing. I've thought a lot about it, and well, my focus has always been udders, 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 improve udders. There are other traits that are also important, and I do not like complainers, screamers. I don't like it. I don't like how they just cry for no reason. And Cricket is like that, and I've dealt with it for 2 years. She complains and complains and is loud for no matter what. And she had it since she was a kid. Since she was a kid, she was a complainer. We called her a chirper. And you're just like mom. And that's just, to me, that makes having goats much more of a nightmare than it already is. No, it's so much harder and I don't like that. So I have decided I definitely won't keep Charm. I will keep the quieter one, and even if Charm had a better udder, what if she produced like one doeling and that doeling was also a screamer? And then I have to, you know, and I feel like I have to keep it. I'm gonna keep the one that Ducky looks nice, no red flags, long, wide, balanced, beautiful. Yeah. And bonus, she's quiet. She's quiet. And to me, that wins out. So Ducky is gonna be the one that we raise up from the cricket line. And then Charm is gonna go, and I'm gonna put her up for sale. Okay, so I'll put her on the website. I'm gonna give her away for free. She's from Cricket. She's from Romeo, who's nice. And the only stipulation I'll make is that you just keep us updated and show what her udder is like. The only thing is you gotta realize, like, she's a complainer. If something's not right, she's gonna let you know.
Yeah, she's just a good...
Wait, watch, now she finally got quiet. Look at her.
Communicator.
There's Ducky. Oh, I like Ducky.
Yeah.
You finally got quiet? No? So that's my reasons and I'm sticking to it. The weather is warming up and I'm gonna make one of my favorite, I guess you could call it a salad. I've made it before on here. Some people think it's gross. Some people love it. Here's how you make it. You start with quinoa. It's a grain that cooks up really fast. You bring it to a boil, then cover it, let it simmer, and then you chop up all your veggies. So I've got a bunch of red pepper, a bunch of fresh mango, some green onions, and then some cilantro. The dressing is really simple. You've got some oil, lime juice, a little bit of mustard to emulsify it, and then a big old glob of honey to add a little bit of sweetness. Plus, you know, you'll add some salt and pepper. So we've got all of our veggies in the bowl, and next you'll add black beans, believe it or not, just a can of rinsed black beans, and then all of that light, fluffy quinoa. So we'll mix that all together, add the sauce, salt and pepper it up, and it's just so light and fresh, sweet, salty, and then full of fiber. So one of our favorites. I love to make it when it starts to get a little bit warm outside. I'll put the recipe in the description, and you can finally try it out and tell me what you think. Okay, it's time for a little recap on the babies. We've got a lot. I don't even want to count. There's so many right now. Let's start with the youngest. We've got Wednesday with her 4 in the back pen, doing well. Then Violet's got her 5 little hungry monsters. So cute. Cricket has her 4. Twyla has her 2. River has her 2, although one of them is adopted from Lulu, who is happy with her 2. So somebody add that up for me. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. Look how cute you guys are. Look how cute. Oh, look, they're all 3 in a row. So cute. Okay, we have decided on names for Violet babies. These are the crazy babies because they love us so much that we can't ever come in the pen. It's just madness. We get so many kisses, don't we? Yeah, we do. So I've decided on names for all the kids. I have poured over all the different like Taylor Swift-ish names, and I'm so stuck on the original 3. So for the girls, this one is going to be Ophelia.
She's excited about it.
She's really excited about it. Okay, you're okay. This one is going to be Summer, right? Summer?
Yes.
I think this one's going to be Summer. And then the last one, the last girl, no, that's Juliet. That's Juliet. This is going to be Summer.
Oh, Summer.
It's really hard to get the names all right. They're all beautiful and gorgeous and hungry as heck.
Yeah.
And then for the boys, we wanted Bloom in the name. And so I just decided to go pretty basic and do Golden Bloom and Midnight Bloom.
Oh.
This one's Midnight Bloom. That's gonna be them, and then the owners can think of nicknames for them. So that's gonna be their registered names.
Perfect.
Those 2 bucks are chasing Bella. I think Bella's in heat.
Oh, really?
What are the odds that one of those boys can breed her? Are they extending yet? This is the problem with raising little bucks with the herd, is that when a doe's in heat, like Bella here, They don't give up. And I don't see them extending yet to where they could breed, but like, it's just, oh my, it's just annoying. You know, she's getting annoyed with them. So I think boys need to go in a little special pen for a little bit.
Yeah.
So most of the boys are weathered, meaning they're castrated, they can't breed, but we have a couple that are going as bucks and they
are good at it.
They're good bucks. Okay, so for Wednesdays, as far as names go, I don't know. I can't think of a theme, honestly. Like, I'm stumped, so I'm gonna just leave it to you guys. Whatever you guys think would be good. She's got 2 gold boys, and a buckskin boy, and a buckskin girl.
Yeah. So, names that are like unique, you know, memorable, like Wednesday.
Oh, is that a big moon spot right there? Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, she does have a bunch of moon spots on her. So give us some name suggestions for these babies. I love your socks with sandals. Looks really good.
That's winter boots for you.